country of snow-capped mountains and watery rice paddies. A country divided by a war, yet molded by tradition. Korea, a land of children and farmers, businessmen and fishermen, and of the famous women divers of Jeju Island. Young-jae will be a diver in search of pearl oysters, octopus, and shellfish. She too will follow in the wake of her mother and her grandmother. But right now, she has her hands full getting her brother dressed, with or without his cooperation. But the chores first. Everyone had something to do. Her father was already at the harbor preparing for a day's fishing. And her mother had more washing to be done before going diving. Young-jae has spent all her 12 years on Jeju Island in the fishing village of Bucheon. He has never set foot on the Korean mainland 150 kilometers away. Then, neither has her grandfather in all his 75 years. And yet he's a worldly person. Sun Young is one of Young-jae's best friends. And like all Jeju Island girls their age, they're expected to help with many of the daily chores, giving their mothers a little more time to organize the household and bring up the children as they think best. For here on Jeju Island, the burden of the work seems to fall on the woman's shoulders, from running the household, diving, to other jobs like helping plant and harvest the crops. Bucheon awakens early from necessity. Breakfasts to be eaten, fishing gear and boats readied. Since the washing water in the well is controlled by the changing tides, it's only possible to wash at certain moments of the day. Now, however, is the perfect time, with the tide bringing the water level up through the bottom of the well. Here it remains until the tide reverses itself and the water level drops once more. Doing the family wash also gives Young-jae a chance to meet friends and chat about all manner of things. For Young-jae, washing clothes isn't her idea of fun. It's the diving that holds her interest. When a girl reaches age 12, she is taught by her mother to become a Jeju diver. At 16, she will receive her own equipment as a gift and join her mother and the other women divers to carry on the tradition of Jeju Island. Among the many rituals and traditions of Korea, few are older than the worship of the spirits. These are the spirits of the earth, the mountains, the trees. Another is the Dragon King, spirit of the sea. Those who venture out on the sea have a great reverence for its power and majesty, and guarded respect for the Dragon King. Because of this respect, the divers will go out only when the Dragon King is pleased enough to make the waters calm, the bottom clear. This sort of worship is called shamanism, a kind of folk religion that has survived in the rural areas of Korea. Through their offerings, these old ladies, known as shindangs, hope to encourage the friendship of the Dragon King, so he will take kindly to the local divers, fishermen, and even to casual swimmers. This solemn ritual is performed whenever the catch is low, when the sea is rough, or when a new boat or diver is going out for the first time. To sweeten the sea spirit's taste, he is offered wine and food. Further, prayers written on symbolic scrolls are burnt to win his friendship.
위에 불천지는 공국입니다. 꿀 까는 데마다 내 꿀 까는 데마다 재수 대통하고 일진 건강해요.
Now, under the guidance of the shinbangs, the divers are happy, for they know of all the dangers which might beset them a mile or two from shore. As for Bungchon itself, it must sit in high favor with the Dragon King, as there has been no loss of life in the area in living memory. Young-jae, too, has a deep respect for the sea. Her mother warned her of the dangers when she was old enough to come on the boat with the other experienced divers. And now it's her turn to watch and listen if she is ever going to become one of them. Once out in the open sea, the divers now have to find a spot which will yield them a worthwhile catch. Though Jeju Island is in a semi-tropical region, the winter months can still be cold and uncomfortable. Imagine then how cold the sea must be at depths of 30 to 50 feet. It's the constant diving over the years which has given the Jeju women extraordinary breath control. They rely only on their natural supply of air. While most of us find holding our breaths for 30 or 40 seconds difficult, these divers remain submerged for more than 2 or 3 minutes at a stretch. Whistling helps them maintain an even rhythm of breathing. And once again, down to the bottom. Young-jae and her friends practice now what they've seen their mothers do, but in shallower waters. Young-jae is serious. Diving here with her friends is a little more relaxing. But then no one is expecting them to dive for their livelihood. At least, not yet. And this makes the difference. Breathing comes next. It takes a great deal of practice to reach the bottom, then stay there long enough to catch something. Knowing what you want and where to find it takes experience. One could easily add a head cold to the catch, for it isn't the warmest of days. Shivering is all part of being a Jeju diver. Young-jae isn't only warmed by the fire. She is warmed by the thought that the extra good catch means a little more money to her grandfather's present.